Hello friends, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm so happy you're here. As always, all of my links are down in the description, including my social media, my Patreon, as well as my Amazon storefront. So please go check those out. And without further ado, let's get into this week's video. Enjoy. So one of the most common things that my clients struggle with is binge eating. And there's actually a really simple fix for it, but I want to start out with what the causes of it are, especially the main cause, and then from there, how we fix it. So the way that this appears for most people, and I'm sure it will sound familiar to you, is you are really good with your breakfast and your lunch, or so you think, and then you get to dinner time and you just binge the entire fridge, the entire pantry, because you just are so hungry. The reason that this happens is because you haven't taken in enough calories during the day. And I know people are going to come for me in the comments, but if you are eating 1,200 calories a day or less, we got to fix that. We have to eat more, because that is why you're binging at night, is because you're not fueling your body enough over the course of the day. So how do we fix it? First of all, we want to make sure that at all three of our meals, we're getting a carb, a fat, and a protein. And I want to put emphasis on the carbs and the fats here, because most people view carbs as the enemy, which they are not. And most people then also think that fat is a close runner-up. And the truth is you need fat and you need carbs just as much as you need the protein. So it's really important to make sure that at those three main meals during your day, they're balanced. And so you've got all three of those macros in there. From there, you want to make sure that your snacks, depending on which of those three macros you need more of, are what those snacks are based in. So if you need more protein, which unfortunately is the majority of us, then you want those snacks to be protein filled. But you might find that you need more fat. Then great. That's what those snacks should be based in then, is a healthy fat. The second thing we want to do is make sure that we're getting our fruits and veggies in, so that we are taking in all those vitamins and minerals that we need. But there are ways around it if fruits and veggies are not your thing. So get some hummus and dip your veggies in that. There's a bunch of different flavors of hummus. I really like the roasted garlic one because it gives it that little kick. And it will make you more likely to eat the vegetables because you've got something paired with it. I don't even really like eating vegetables by themselves, even when they're cooked. I have to have some sort of sauce or seasoning or something on them. And so the hummus is a really good way to get those veggies in. And then with your fruits, if you, like me, are a Nutella fan, great. Get some strawberries, dip them in some Nutella. We need to stop viewing the quote unquote unhealthy add-ons as a problem. You're not canceling anything out. What you're doing is you're making it easier to get those veggies and those fruits in, because you've got something to go with it. You're not just trying to force yourself to eat those things raw by themselves, because it's not going to work, I promise. Finally, the last thing that we want to do is make sure that we are still giving ourselves the treats that we love. So for me, that's fettuccine Alfredo is a great one. I love a good burrito. Love Chipotle. So things like that, we want to make sure that we're still allowing ourselves to have them, because you want your body to still be able to process and metabolize those foods, because even the quote unquote unhealthiest of foods have something in them that your body can use. And so if you decide, okay, I'm never going to have ice cream ever again, and then all of a sudden you do, because you're craving it, because you've just cut it out cold turkey, your body's not going to know what to do, because it hasn't had that in so long, and it doesn't remember how to process it. So it's still important that we eat those treats, A, because our bodies actually do need them, and B, we deserve them because they're good foods and they taste good. So I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye.